तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्।
जय 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 गणनायका, जय जय विघ्न विनाशका।
जय 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 गणनायका, जय जय विघ्न विनाशका।
जय शुभ मंगलदायका, विद्या बुद्धि प्रदायका।
जय शुभ मंगलदायका, विद्या बुद्धि प्रदायका।
गजवदना गौरी नंदन,
गजवदना गौरी नंदन,
गजवदना गौरी नंदन।
गजवदना गौरी नंदन।
गंगाधर शिव शंभो नंदन,
गंगाधर शिव शंभो नंदन,
गंगाधर शिव शंभो नंदन।
गंगाधर शिव शंभो नंदन।
जय 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 गणनायका, जय जय विघ्न विनाशका।
जय 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 गणनायका, जय जय विघ्न विनाशका।
जय शुभ मंगलदायका, विद्या बुद्धि प्रदायका।
जय शुभ मंगलदायका, विद्या बुद्धि प्रदायका।
गजवदना गौरी नंदन,
गजवदना गौरी नंदन,
गजवदना गौरी नंदन।
गजवदना गौरी नंदन।
गंगाधर शिव शंभो नंदन,
गंगाधर शिव शंभो नंदन,
गंगाधर शिव शंभो नंदन।
गंगाधर शिव शंभो नंदन।
जय 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 गणनायका, जय जय विघ्न विनाशका। काली काली महाकाली कपालिनी,
काली महाकाली कपालिनी,
काली काली महाकाली कपालिनी।
काली महाकाली कपालिनी।
दुर्गा दुर्गा देवी, दुर्गा भवानी,
दुर्गा दुर्गा देवी, दुर्गा भवानी।
दुर्गा दुर्गा देवी, दुर्गा भवानी।
दुर्गा दुर्गा देवी, दुर्गा भवानी।
काली महाकाली कपालिनी
काली काली महाकाली कपालिनी
मंगल गौरी माता महेश्वरी
मंगल गौरी माता महेश्वरी
मंगल गौरी माता महेश्वरी
मंगल गौरी माता महेश्वरी
राज राजेश्वरी लक्ष्मी नारायणी
राज राजेश्वरी लक्ष्मी नारायणी
राज राजेश्वरी लक्ष्मी नारायणी
राज राजेश्वरी लक्ष्मी नारायणी
काली काली महाकाली कपालिनी
काली महाकाली कपालिनी
दुर्गा दुर्गा देवी दुर्गा भवानी
दुर्गा दुर्गा देवी दुर्गा भवानी
काली काली महाकाली कपालिनी
काली काली महाकाली कपालिनी
मंगल गौरी माता महेश्वरी
मंगल गौरी माता महेश्वरी
राज राजेश्वरी लक्ष्मी नारायणी
राज राजेश्वरी लक्ष्मी नारायणी
राज राजेश्वरी लक्ष्मी नारायणी
राज राजेश्वरी लक्ष्मी नारायणी
काली काली महाकाली कपालिनी
दशरथ नंदन रामा दया सागरा रामा 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 रघुकुल तिलका रामा सत्य साई श्री परंदामा 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 दशरथ नंदन रामा दया सागरा रामा दशरथ नंदन रामा दया सागरा रामा अहल्योद्धारक रामा शाप विमोचन 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 रामा शिरडिपुरीश रामा पुट्टपर्तिपुरी परंदामा शिरडिपुरीश रामा पुट्टपर्तिपुरी परंदामा शिरडिपुरीश रामा पुट्टपर्तिपुरी परंदामा शिरडिपुरीश रामा पुट्टपर्तिपुरी परंदामा दशरथ नंदन नंदन रामा दया सागर रामा।
जय जगदीश रे जय गोविंद हरे जय गोविंद हरे नित्यानंदा ब्रह्मानंदा जय गोपाल हरे साई नित्यानंदा ब्रह्मानंदा जय गोपाल हरे
साई नित्यानंदा ब्रह्मानंदा जय गोपाल हरे
अरुणाचल शिवा
जय
नन्दकिशोरा नारायण नन्दकिशोरा नारायण नन्दकिशोरा नारायण नन्दकिशोरा नारायण नवनीत चोरा नारायण नवनीत चोरा नारायण नन्दकिशोरा नारायण नन्दकिशोरा नारायण नरहरि रूपा नारायण नरहरि रूपा नारायण नरहरि रूपा नारायण नरहरि रूपा नारायण नादस्वरूपा नारायण नादस्वरूपा नारायण नादस्वरूपा नारायण नारायण नन्दकिशोरा नारायण नन्दकिशोरा नारायण नवनीत चोरा नारायण नन्दकिशोरा नारायण नन्दकिशोरा नारायण नरहरि रूपा नारायण नरहरि रूपा नारायण नादस्वरूपा नारायण नादस्वरूपा नारायण नन्दकिशोरा नारायण
साई नाम बोलो, सत्य साई नाम बोलो, 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 साई माधवा साई केशवा श्री हरि 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 नाम बोलो, अल्लाह ईश्वर ईसा मसीहा, ईश्वर ईसा मसीहा, अल्लाह ईश्वर ईसा मसीहा, ईश्वर ईसा मसीहा, बुद्ध महावीर नाम, बुद्ध महावीर नाम, बुद्ध महावीर नाम, बुद्ध महावीर नाम, साई माधवा साई केशवा श्री हरि नाम बोलो, 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 साई नाम बोलो, साई केशवा श्री हरि नाम बोलो।
साई माधवा साई केशवा श्री हरि नाम बोलो।
अल्लाह ईश्वर ईसा मसीहा,
अल्लाह ईश्वर ईसा मसीहा,
बुद्ध महावीर नाम,
बुद्ध महावीर नाम।
साई माधवा साई केशवा श्री हरि नाम बोलो।
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 साई नाम बोलो, सत्य साई नाम बोलो।
साई मन मंदिर में अखंड
God has given us all free will. At every moment we have a choice. Should I spend the evening receiving the knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita from Swamiji? Or should I be relaxing in the sofa of my drawing room watching television? Or should I be going for a game of golf with my friend? Or should I sit in the bar and drink alcohol? So every moment we have a choice. Some people say, why is this choice being given to us, and then our children use it wrongly to indulge in drugs and smoking, etc.? Why this defect in God's world, His design?
Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 3, Karma Yoga. Verse chanting is followed by translation and commentary by Swami Mukundananda.
ये मे मतमिदं नित्यम् अनुतिष्ठन्ति मानवाः श्रद्धावन्तो न सूयन्तः मुच्यन्ते तेऽपि कर्मभिः.
Those who abide by these teachings of mine with profound faith and free from envy are released from the bondage of karma.
Now Sri Krishna says, Arjun, Yeme matamidam sarvam. Those who accept my mat. What is mat? Opinion. Sri Krishna is not saying principle. One is Siddhant. Siddhant is irrevocable principle. Nobody can cut it. It is the truth. Now God is giving this knowledge, but He is out of His humbleness saying, this is my opinion. Actually, Sri Krishna, He is also presenting an opinion. You see, when Sri Krishna says, by karma yoga you will attain God, that is the truth. By karma sannyas you will attain God, that is the truth, that is a siddhant. By surrendering your mind completely to Him, you will receive His grace, that is an eternal truth. But when He says, Arjun, between these two paths, I recommend this path, that is His opinion. It's not obligatory. There are people who choose the path of sannyas. Sri Krishna Himself recommended, I was mentioning yesterday, to Uddhav. Uddhav, just renounce everything and perform your sadhana. That was for a different purpose. This is for a different purpose. The teachers preach according to time, place and circumstance. So Sri Krishna, out of His humbleness and accuracy, is saying, Arjun, when I am telling you that you be a karma yogi, that is my opinion. So Sri Krishna first gave that knowledge to Arjun. As I always say, that if you wish to do the practical, the theory must be clear. If in regard to the theory there are all cobwebs in the mind, then in that confusion you cannot do practical properly. So the first step is to get all the knowledge clear. What is this Atman? What is God? What is Maya? What is Karma? What is Gyan? What is Bhakti? Clarify the theory. And Sri Krishna has done that in great detail in this chapter, explaining work, the science of work, karma yoga. And then, in the previous verse, was the call for action. Now, if you remain in knowledge, ultimately that doesn't amount to anything. Yatha kharash chandan bharvahi bharasya vetta natu chandanasya. If you put on a donkey a load of chandan, sandalwood, the donkey only knows its weight. It doesn't realize it's carrying chandan, it may be carrying stones for all it knows. Similarly, we learn up all the scriptures, but we don't put them into action. The scriptures say then we are like that donkey carrying the chandan. We have no realization. So knowledge must be followed by action. And Sri Krishna gave the call for action. In the previous verse, he said, Arjuna, now do this. And in this verse, he is now giving consequences. That if you follow this path, these are the virtues that you will get. But he is saying that in order to do that, you will need faith, you will need dedication. So, even the Lord gives us the knowledge, but grants us the free will to choose what we like. He is not imposing it upon us. Arjun, I am God, you have to do this. No. God has given us all free will. At every moment we have a choice between us. We had the choice, should I spend the evening receiving the knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita from Swamiji? Or should I be relaxing in the sofa of my drawing room watching television? Or should I be going for a game of golf with my friend? Or should I sit in the bar and drink alcohol? So many choices. Infinite choices at every moment. Even while sitting in the Bhagavad Gita class, you have the choice. Should I be trying to focus completely on what Swamiji is saying? Or shall I let my mind loose and let it wander around a little bit for some side enjoyment? So every moment we have a choice. Now some people say, why did God give us a choice? So if He had not given us a choice, we would do nothing wrong. We would have to do everything that He wanted us to do. Why is this choice being given to us and then our children use it wrongly to indulge in drugs and smoking, etc.? Why this defect in God's world, His design? The fact is that if we had a choice, we would do nothing wrong, but we would also do nothing right. Because to do something right, you need a choice. I mean, a machine is neither good nor bad. It's just doing what it's supposed to do. But then a machine doesn't have the ability to love. In order to love, you need the free will. Only somebody who has the free will can choose. All right, should I love God? No, I'll love Him after retirement. No, this life I've got a doubt whether there's God or not. Next life I'll see to it. So this free will gives us the option and it gives us the opportunity to love God. So He wants us to love Him. And that is why He has given us a free will. Scientists who are analyzing this body and in their reductionist understanding assuming it to be mere combination of atoms and molecules, let them explain what is this free will. If everything is a combination of atoms and molecules, there is no scope for free will. Then our actions are absolutely decided by the state of our atoms and molecules and the combination of them. Does science permit free will? And yet all scientists realize that they have a free will. There was once a scientist who used to keep a horseshoe in his house. So, somebody asked him that why do you keep a horseshoe, this superstitious thing? He said, people have told me that a horseshoe is auspicious, so I keep it. That person said, but scientists are not superstitious. Don't tell me you believe that a horseshoe will give you good luck. No, but this person told me that whether you believe or not believe, the horseshoe will do its work. That's why I'm keeping it there. Now, each scientist is realizing that there is this thing called free will. Now, how is this free will explained on the basis of science? There is no explanation. But it exists. It has been given to us by God so that we can love Him. Now, we are misutilizing it and getting into trouble. But God knows in His wonderful arrangement, they will slowly learn. If by misutilizing the free will we could be happy, then we could get away from God permanently. Let's say forgetting God, somebody says, I don't choose God, I choose Maya. And that person becomes happy. Then God would have something to worry about. Oh, this child of mine has got permanently separated. But God has created this Maya in such a way that it keeps giving slaps. You want to enjoy separate from God? All right, now your cholesterol is going up. Now what are you going to do? Now you've got a problem in the family. Now what? Now the business is on the decline. Now what? So the material energy ensures. The Ramayana says, Himate anala prakat baru hoi, vimukha ram sukha pavan koi. Tulsidas ji gives now not his opinion, he gives the Siddhant. He says, Himate anala prakat baru hoi. Fire may be created from ice. This impossible may become possible. But Vimukharam, separated from God in our consciousness, nobody can be happy. So, God has given us the free will. He has given us the opportunity to make mistakes, and He has created all these rectifiers in His material energy, so that we slowly keep learning, growing, maturing. He knows one day we will reach that ultimate perfection. And that is the goal of religion. Swami Vivekananda said, these prophets were not unique. We say they were unique, they were so pure, I can never be like that. So I have got all right to continue sinning. No, these prophets were not unique. They were men as you and I. And they had attained super consciousness. And you and I can do the same. The very fact that one man attained that state indicates that all men can do so. And that ultimately is religion. So what is religion? Religion. To re-link. We've broken the link with God. To re-link. That is religion. That is yoga. So yoga is not yoga. I mean, there's a slight difference. Yoga is very popular. Every 10th person in the Western world nowadays is practicing yoga. And the latest fashion is to be a yoga teacher. Even Dan Brown and his angels and demons, his heroine is a yoga teacher. So the latest fashionable thing is to be a yoga teacher. This yoga doesn't exist in Sanskrit. Sanskrit has got yoga. And yoga means union. to unite. So when the individual soul unites with the Supreme Soul, that is yoga. That is religion. That is the purpose of all spirituality. Jagat Guru Shri Kripaluji Maharaj says, Hari ka viyogi jeev Govind Radhe Sancho yoga soi jo Hari se mila de. The soul is in viyog, separated from God. True yoga is that which unites the soul with God. Now whether it's karma yoga, jnana yoga, ashtanga yoga, whatever, if it is uniting the soul with God, it is true yoga. And if it doesn't, then it is not yoga, it is kuyog. So, that is the purpose of all spirituality. And that is the purpose of our life, to go back to our source. All religions are saying the same thing. The Quran Sharif ends here. Ma khalaqtal insa jinna illa liya'budun ya ayyuhu allazin. E iman walo, Allah Miya Khudawan Ta'ala made you for this purpose, ye people of faith, that you should do His ibadat, His muhabbat. And if you do it, you are insan. This word insan is coming from the Arabic's root, uns, which means surrendered to God. And one who doesn't do it is shaitan. So all of them, that is what the Bible also said. The first and foremost commandment is to love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and all thy might and all thy soul. So we human beings have been created. We have come in this world so that we should learn to love Him and perfect our lives. But that love requires the free will. If there is force, there is no love. You have experienced it with your own children. Once they are 15, force doesn't work. It rebounds. People come to me, Swamiji, how can I make my child spiritual? I say, how old is your child? He's 17 now. I say, just stand back, it's better. You try and force him, he's not going to listen. Let the world, and you give him good opportunity for knowledge, but at this stage you can't force him. So even God does not force. He merely gives the knowledge. Lord Ram gave one lecture. Sri Krishna's lecture is the Bhagavad Gita. Lord Ram gave one lecture in his 11,000 years. Ek baar Raghunath bulaye, Guru Dwij Puravasi sab aaye. All the residents of Ayodhya came, even Guru Vashisht came. So Ram said, Bade bhag manush tanu pava, sur durlabh sad granthani gava. O you residents of Ayodhya, the human form you have received is very precious. It is desired even by the celestial gods. The devatas hanker. Make me a human. So utilize this form very carefully, very wisely. And he gave them a whole set of instructions, which is there in the Uttarkand. Then finally he says, Sunahu karahu jo tumahi suhai. O residents of Ayodhya, I have given you the knowledge. Hear it, think about it, do what you like. That is how Sri Krishna concludes the Gita as well. In the 18th chapter, towards the end, he says, Itite jnana makhyatam guhyad guhyataram maya vimrishyai tadasheshena yathechasi tatha kuru. Arjun, I have given you the whole knowledge of the Gita. Now, it is up to you. Do what you wish. So, to love God means to exercise our free will in His direction, not in the past. I surrendered to Him 5 years ago, so now there's nothing to do. At every moment. Because at every moment He is giving you a choice. So at every moment to choose God. That is the manifestation of our love. So Sri Krishna has given Arjun the call for action. Now He is giving him the choice. And inducing him by telling him that Arjun, if with faith, dedication and devotion, you follow this instruction of mine, then you will find yourself reaching the ultimate goal.
Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Swami Sathya Sai Hare, Bhakta Jana Samrakshak, Bhakta Jana Samrakshak, Bhakti Maheshwara. Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Shashi Bhagana Shri Kara, Sarva Pranapati, Swami Sarva Pranapati, Ashrita Kalpaladika, Ashrita Kalpaladika, Apar Pandava. Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Mata Pita Guru Daivam, Mariyantayu Neeve, Swami Mariyantayu Neeve, Nada Brahma Jagannatha, Nada Brahma Jagannatha, Nagendra Shayana. Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Omkar Rupa Jai Sai Mahadeva, Sathya Sai Mahadeva, Mangala Arati Antuko, Mangala Arati Antuko, Mandara Giridhari. Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Narayana Narayana, Om Sathya Narayana Narayana Narayana, Narayana Narayana, Om Sathya Narayana Narayana, Sathya Narayana Narayana. Om Jai Sadguru Deva, Narayana Narayana, Om Sathya Narayana Narayana Narayana, Narayana Narayana, Om Sathya Narayana Narayana, Sathya Narayana Narayana. Om Jai Sadguru Deva, Narayana Narayana, Om Sathya Narayana Narayana Narayana, Narayana Narayana, Om Sathya Narayana Narayana, Sathya Narayana Narayana. Om Jai Sadguru Deva. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu, Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu, Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Jai Bolo Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Baba Ji ki